Hello, everybody. I'm doing some sharing. I'm going to try and share. Oh my goodness. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Might have to grab. Do I have to grab it? No, it should be okay. We'll give it a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Jeanette. How are you? I'm doing better. I didn't know if I was going to go live or not because I had to go to the dentist. Thought I was going just for cleaning, but I guess she was doing something else with my tooth. So I was like, I can't feel my face. But the swelling, I can feel my tongue again. I don't know why she did. She did the shot all the way in the back, back here, but the tooth's up here. And I felt it in my tongue, my tongue pulled back. So my whole tongue was swollen. I can't really feel the left side of my face. My speech may be a little weird, but I'm good. I wanted to come live because I could feel my tongue again. And I could talk a little better too. Feathers, you have to stay here, baby. I thought it was just a cleaning, but I guess she had other ideas for me. That's what I thought I was going for. I didn't know I was going for this. So I was like, I would have done this I would have saved this for a weekend, dentist stuff. If it's that, I would have done it on a weekend because I like to do my lives during the week. So it was a massive surprise. I can feel my tongue again. I couldn't earlier. It came back and I'm like, okay, I can feel my tongue again. So that's why I came live. I thought I was going to have to wait until after dance to do a live for you guys, but I'm okay. I can feel it again. My face is a little swollen. So that's why this side looks so much bigger. It's because it's still numb, but I can feel my tongue again. So that's awesome. So we're going to do tarot card readings, but what we are going to do is my mom's funny. She went to TJ Maxx and she found this deck of cards, and I guess this deck of cards, it's this oracle deck. She found it. It was on clearance for $2.99, and she didn't know why. So my Virgo mom opened it up, and she found out that the reason why it was $2.99 was because one card was missing. So the OCD of my Virgo mother went through all of it, and she found the missing card. So I got a 30 Oracle deck card that my mom got me for $2.99. So if you do share the live, hi Harry, I will pull you a free card. All thanks to my mama who got me these. She asked me if I had them. I said no. I said I love Oracle cards. The only thing I told her never to buy me are tarot cards because the only tarot cards I like are these. They're the only ones that talk to me. Nothing else talks to me but that deck. So I told her. So I thought it was cool. I'm grabbing my charger so I can see if you guys shared. So if you share out, you have to share publicly. Because if you share out publicly, then oh, that was today. Where is it? Where did my live go? See, everything disappears. I just thought it was funny. Like most people would be like, "Oh, well, just one card's missing. That's awesome for $2.99." She was like, "No, I'm gonna find this card." And I don't know if you have a TJ Maxx where you're at, Miss Jeanette. I don't know if I don't know if they have them in Canada, but like they have sections where like. Just that was interesting that this was over by there because usually they're by the toys, but this one must have been different. So she went through all like the notepads and all the note stuff just to see if she could find it, and she found the card. So, but I guess I haven't looked through these yet, so hopefully there's not two of the same one. But oh well, if there is, I guess. TJ Maxx is like it's like a store, like all it has like all really hot, like it has like high brand name clothes, furniture, and then it has some toys, it has some clothes, and then it does like Tupperware stuff, like all high brand names, but it's like all like from last season or 2 seasons ago. Like it's all like the stuff that didn't sell that they had in inventory, so they have it marked down into another price. Is the way they do it. So it's like you can get like Jordans and stuff like that. Let's see, Miss Jeanette, Miss Gill. Feathers is confined to the office, so Feathers will be joining me for all our lives this week. She's trying to escape. Maybe I've yelled at the girls. I'm gonna see if she's the one opening the door because she's not allowed to leave the room all week. So I have to see if she's the smart one or not. That was another reason why I came live. Oh, and look what you got, Miss Jeanette. You got Feather. It says, be honest with yourself. There is somewhere in your life where you haven't. Oh, I thought it was going to say something else. Okay, be honest with yourself. There is somewhere in your life where you haven't been up front. I thought it was going to say there is somewhere in your life where you would rather be, is what I thought it was going to say. So, look at you. I'm sitting here talking about feathers, and you got the feather card. You have to stay in here, love. Love, love. And, and they're kind of cute. They're nothing too fancy, but they're cute. It was a cute deck she got for only $2.99. I laughed because I thought it was going to be like, oh, there's somewhere else you'd rather be. Shows how much I pay attention, right? I haven't even looked through this deck yet. Where did I put it? There it is. But I think it's cute that you got Feather, as I was talking about Miss Feathers. What are the chances of that? Thought it was funny. Queen. She's like sitting by the door just waiting for somebody to come in to let her out. Silly kitty. So they're cute. They're just they're thin. I love it. I do love that the first card, though, that I did pull was Feather. I love that. Queen, do you love that? Do you like that too? She said yes. She said yes. Oh, Miss Jeanette, how was your weekend? Hi, Miss Crystal. How are you, love? How is everything? Oh, man. We're hanging out. I wanted to see if anybody needed a reading. If you share out, I'll get a card out for you. They're oracle cards. I haven't even looked through them yet. Miss Jeanette had the first card ever. That's so funny. But then that's even more of a bigger sign for you, Miss Jeanette. Maybe that's another reason why feathers fell out. Feather. So weird just not saying feathers plural since that's what we named the cat. But that could be another reason why that came out. Maybe they wanted you to know what that meant. I love it. Hi, pretty girl. How you feeling? Oh, she was calling about the cookies. Where'd you go? You can't go in the bathroom. You know, the responses are always delayed now, anyways, Harry, so it would not bother me. I've learned to just keep talking and eventually the comments will come up, is what I've learned. I don't know why, but sometimes it just doesn't do it. Aw. Silly kitty. If they have to be delayed, that's fine. I know some people are at work. I just know, I started lives at this time because I used to babysit at home and I would come live during nap time to have something to do. So I know a lot of like the audience that I had when I first started were people at home, and I also know it was because of COVID. But since I could feel my tongue again, I felt like I could go live, so I wanted to come see you guys. I know you've been in here for almost 48 hours, and you're already done. I know you're done being in here. She has to be in here all week. Maybe if you're good, you can come sit on the table. And you can say hi to everybody. Okay? I know she has plenty to explore. Harry, how's your kitty doing? I know you have a kitty too. She's walking a little bit better. She doesn't like me squirting the pain meds in her mouth, but she's walking much better. Yesterday, I came in here in the morning and because they give her medicine and to spend time with her. I'm looking all over the floor. I'm like, there's no way she escaped. All the doors are shut. The windows, I don't even know if the windows in here are open. I'm like, where'd she go? And then she was sitting on top of the chair by the window that she usually sits and watches. And I had such a heart attack. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how did you even get up there? Like, they have like this basketball thing in here. I I turned the chair towards the wall so she couldn't jump up on the seat to the top. And I tried barricading it and it didn't even work. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I had such a heart attack. I'm like, don't you move. So, but she's doing good. I think, however, she got up there, her leg must be feeling better, or the pain meds just make her feel better. An Irish Italian parade. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Oh, Crystal, I'm so excited. I'm happy. I didn't think it was anything too bad. It was just so funny. I'm looking all over the floor. I'm like, oh my God, where did she go? Because I didn't even think about looking up, because I didn't think she would even attempt to jump up. But she's just sitting there on the back of the chair looking at me. I'm like, you're naughty. Was the only thing. I'm like, if you jump down, I'm like, in front of me, I'm like, I'm going to be so mad at you. After having to pay almost $250 on Saturday for her, I was just like, you better not do it. Was all I knew. They are. They're crazy. Yeah, she doesn't. She knows what they. She doesn't like me squirting it in her mouth. Like the first 2 times, it was easy to squirt, but now I have to like. I've been wrestling with her to get the pain meds in her. So, and because since she was such a pain in the butt, they didn't cut her nails, so her nails are long. So I'm sitting here having to watch her nails as I try squirting it in her mouth. But it's close. They said the new kind, I guess, that they have, when you squirt it in their mouth, they can't spit it out because it automatically goes into their gums, I guess. So it just automatically like soaks right through into their gums. And I was like, she was laying sideways. So since I knew that, I just like I feel bad. I held her head down and I just aimed it up like towards the top of her mouth because I knew it couldn't spit out. Oh my gosh, I could never do it. I thought I was gonna have to measure them and everything, but they have like there's a bunch of them, and they're just like this. You just take the top. I just take the top off, and then I just gotta squirt it in her mouth. I thought I was gonna have to like measure everything, but they have a bunch of those in here, so I just squirt it into her mouth and what do I? I know, baby. I'm happy she's feeling better too. I didn't think it was anything too serious. Are they gonna give her a any allergy test, Miss Crystal? Do they think she's allergic to anything with the constipation? Believe me, I was very nervous. Miss Crystal, I'll pull you a card. I see you shared. Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you? Yeah, she doesn't like it. But I can tell it's helping because she's walking better. I was like, I don't want to take you back. I want to be able to call Friday. I'm like, and cancel your vet appointment. I'm like, I am doing good. If you share the live, you get a free Oracle card, Miss Cheryl. I was talking about my mom got these cards for me. She found them at TJ Maxx on clearance because they were missing one card, but she found the missing card and still got the deck for $2.99. You got, I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I apologize if anybody knows how. The Ankish, I don't even know. I haven't even looked through this yet. I don't know how the Ankish. The Ankish represents the key to all hidden knowledge. The loop symbolizes the eternal soul as it has no beginning or end. So I figured I'd use them. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I haven't even, it's the first time I opened them. So there's a loop. Oh, they're going from hearing Leo complain, and now they're going to hear you. I know. It's so hard. You don't like, I never confined her to a room either. Never confined her to a room. What are you doing, pretty girl? Oh, I think she's feeling better. She's walking a little bit more. She's doing good. She's supposed to stay in one room mostly because of Leo. And the doctor said she didn't want her jumping around everywhere. And she's not enjoying it. She is not enjoying it. She is not liking being confined into one room. Because she's never been confined in one room. Hi, Misty. Because even when we first got her, we just let her explore. I guess you're supposed to just leave them in a room. And when we moved, I confined her in my office for a while we were moving and everything because of the moving truck and everything, because I didn't want to lose her. Or I didn't want somebody to open the door and she'd run away. So that's probably the most she's ever had. I don't know. Hi, Queen. You want to say hi to everybody? Everybody's wondering how you're feeling. Let me see if she'll let me pick her up. You want to say hi? Look at everybody wants to see how you're feeling. I won't touch your leg. Over here. They don't want to see your butt. I guess you're just going to see her beautiful little booty. Look at. Oh, you say hi. Oh, you want my balloons? My Valentine's Day balloons, guys, are still alive. Isn't that crazy? I don't know how to make it towards her. Oh, you're going to play with my balloons? But you're going to knock everything down. Say bye to everybody. Say bye-bye. I love you. Go lay down and take a nap. She wants the balloon string. She's attacking everything. Oh, yeah, she's the best. We were all really sad when she was hurt. And she's actually laying down. Like, our favorite part of her is like right on her forehead. She has like this orangeness. And it's funny, she had a twin cat who was the opposite. He was the orange and yellow tabby cat, and then he had a brown mark on his head. And my husband picked her out because he said if we were going to have a cat, he was going to pick it out. Hi, Miss April. How are you? I was surprised he didn't get both of them, but he's a dog person, so. He's a dog person, so he didn't get both. But he thought about it. Because I've never seen cats like that before, so it was kind of cool. That's awesome, Miss Jeanette. I can't believe she actually listened to me and is laying down. She just has to know she's knocking out. Did you? I didn't see it. Oh, you did. You did. There was one neighbor that we've gone to our house like 3 or 4 times who didn't, as some of you may have saw on my Facebook, she's not answering the door, so somebody said they would take some of the cookies. So I thought she PayPal'd me. So thank you for saying something, Crystal. I ignored it because she said I'll PayPal you for the cookies. I didn't realize that was you. I missed it. I thought it was my friend Judy. Which I'm happy. Some people are claiming the cookies and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh my goodness. And it just sucks because this neighbor was the one who ordered the most cookies too. So I was like, whatever. Oh, send you lots of love, Miss April. Miss Crystal, did you want to talk to Eric? You know what? Saturday, I was home alone with just the animals. So it was nice. My daughter sells Girl Scout cookies, Miss D. So when it was nice out, I made her walk. We walked down and then we crossed the street to walk back home. I don't know if her link might still work. I'll have to look it up. But I had some, and the lady, we were supposed to give all the money yesterday. for the cookies, but this lady, I don't know, she won't answer the door. And I wrote her a note and I gave her till yesterday. We even drove by because we had because we went to the grocery store and I saw that there was 2 cars parked in their garage, and so I stopped and I knocked on the door. She didn't answer. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell your cookies to somebody else. So my mom bought 2 boxes. I have somebody else who wants 2 boxes, and then my friend Judy said she would take the other 4. So I have like 8 on hand because she didn't pay. So, and I don't want to spend $40 on more cookies. So I wanted to get rid of them. You know what? Send me a message me, Miss D, to remind me, and I will see if the link is open still. Because I think sometimes if you order a certain amount of cookies too from the link, and it'll get shipped right from the bakery to you. And I think if for a certain amount of boxes, I think if I remember, I think you can have free shipping or something like that. Okay, Eric. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. He's showing me the number 8 right away, Miss Crystal. Does this have to do with August, or does the number, or are you leaving somewhere by the 8th? Because I know you're going somewhere, because the 8 looked like it was looking forward. I don't know how to explain my gifts, but I see the number 8. Because I know it was down for a while. Well, I'm always here. I can see yeah, it was fun. Lily's got to do a cookie booth yesterday. She did the first hour and a half by herself. But the only good thing is that she did the first hour and a half, she sold 30 boxes of cookies, and all 30 of those boxes go towards her name. So that means she gets extra prizes probably. That's probably how that works. So she was pretty proud of herself. Okay. Her 21st. Okay, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense because I saw the 8 and it looked like it was looking forward. I can't really explain it, but he made it look like a person. And I was looking forward. So maybe he's coming and saying he's looking forward to her 21st birthday, knowing that August is a very important time. That's a very important birthday. No wonder why he's bringing it up. Is she close to either his mom or your mom of a grandma? Does that make sense? I don't know. He keeps showing me a grandma. Like I could feel him because I know him well enough now. But like because like I don't know if he's showing me like a grandma is watching over her, or if he's showing me that a grandma is connected to her. I'm gonna see for Miss D if why doesn't it say? Oh, there it is. Try to figure it out. See how delayed? It's so delayed. It's not even showing me. Let me see if I can get this cookie link to work. Okay, so it looks like it still works. So I can cut. I'm going to send it to you. Both of them are in spirit. Or is he or is she closer to his mom? Miss D, I'm sending you the link. I sent you the link. It may go to your other folder. But I sent it to you. I know he keeps showing me a grandma. And I'm hearing something about a promise. Is there something that one of her grandmas promised that they would do with her or they would give her on her birthday? Is it a special? I don't know. He makes me feel like there's something special coming for her birthday. And I feel like it's either has to do something with like a necklace or if it's something about shopping. I feel like because I keep seeing a girl like from her chest up and she keeps like doing a turn. So I don't know what that means, but that's what he's showing me, unless that's just a memory. Um, he's showing me when it comes to your trip. He's showing me this. I see it. It lags so bad. I see it now. It's very laggy. That's why told Harry that if he wanted one, he can, that I won't see his comments anyways right away. I don't know. Some people, sometimes it like picks and chooses whose comments whose comments I get to see. Um, okay. Where was I? When it comes to your trip, he's showing me that this is going to be a huge growth opportunity for you. And I don't feel like it's just about your relationship. I feel like this is going to be something for you too, because he's showing me this is like it's kind of out of your comfort zone. That this is going to be something new. And he's saying that, he's like, get all your nerves out before you get there. He's even showing me you taking a bath before having to meet them just to sit and to like relax and release all the stress and any anxiety that you have about meeting his family before you get to go and meet them. And I am going to do more pauses because my face is still a little bit numb and I don't want any I haven't drooled yet, but just in case, I don't want any drool to come out. Yeah, I don't know. That's sometimes, I'll be sitting here talking and then 5 comments will just pop up and then I have to scroll up to see. It does its own thing. It's really weird. Um or have you gone shopping, Miss Crystal? Her birthday is always messed up by hurricanes. She's closer to his mom. See, I just saw that comment too. And it says she commented that like 2 minutes ago. So it's really laggy. She's closer to his mom. Okay. Because he keeps showing me somebody going shopping. Did you go shopping or is she wanting to go shopping for her birthday? Or he could just be showing multiple things all at once. He just showed me that how do I explain what he just showed me? He makes me feel like you're shedding like I feel like is this something where like you would say like you're shedding old skin too with everything, all the newness. Like I feel like that's coming and everything that you're doing. Like he just makes me feel like you have so many new adventures and so many new things happening that it's just how do I explain it? I don't know, makes me feel like a kid at a candy store with happiness. Like there's so much going on. Who likes koala bears? He's showing me koala bears. I wonder what a koala bear means. I don't even know what a koala bear means. I know. The internet's so weird. It always has its own mind. It always does whatever it wants. What is a koala bear? I feel like there's a meaning with it too. What is a koala bear mean? Koala bear is fearful. See, it always knows. I don't have to write a lot. Anything like if I have to Google for my kids, like it automatically pops up like spiritual meaning by it. Koala bears embody the meaning of living in the present moment. Look at that. Their slow living attitude represents the benefit of taking a break from the fast pace of modern society. Because koalas spend most of their time in trees, they can help you see a higher perspective on a situation. Well, how funny is he? How funny is he, Miss Crystal? From what we were just talking about, no wonder why he was showing me a koala bear. I like looking up the spiritual meanings, and I always love how it going with what we were just talking about too. You know, living in the present moment. So he wants you to know that all the skin that you are shedding, everything of the past that you are letting go of, the things that aren't serving you the way you've been moving on. He's saying that he wants you to know you living in the moment, taking these new adventures and getting out of, that comfort zone and doing new things is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And he's proud of you. He's saying that he knows that this isn't easy, and it almost makes me feel like some anxiety that you might have, but he wants you to know that that he wants you to do this. Your daughter loves koalas. That could be why I saw it too. And sometimes they make the meanings work together. Sounds good, Miss Jeanette. But still, you're going outside of that's still a comfort zone. Even though that's a big not being together and still going with him. That's out of your comfort zone too. I just feel like it's something big and that it's good for you. I don't think it's anything that, there's a lot of comfort zone that you're stepping over that you're not used to doing. And I feel like it's just going to be a good adventure. Like even seeing his family, it's still going to be weird. It could still put you in a certain way, make you feel a certain way. I thought the koala, when I did first see it, I figured it was more about the koala, but sometimes they always make it fun. They always find the meaning for it too. He's telling me that you have questions, Miss Crystal. Do you have certain questions for him? Yeah, because he's showing me that's why he's even if you're not together, meeting family and going with it's still something big, because the questions are gonna come. Well, why are you here? La 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 la. Is who's into sports? Who's like I feel like it's baseball. Does somebody like baseball, Miss Crystal? My face must be numb still because I'm like, I can't even think. I think you have a son, don't you? My face is so numb that I can't even remember things that I should already know. I don't know. I even keep seeing like, are you going to a baseball game out in California? Isn't that a California team? Maybe that's what he's showing me. Oh, that is that. Isn't there something called the angels? Like I feel like I've seen maybe that's just in movies. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Los Angeles Angels. Yes, I keep seeing like an A with a halo. Does that mean anything? Does that mean anything, Miss Crystal? I don't think that he forgot. I think he left it because I don't a part of me feels like he thought maybe things would have worked out by now. Um I don't think he forgot. I feel like he left it because he didn't expect things to what however you guys broke up. I just feel like he still has that not to be mean attachment, but I just feel like he's connected. Eric was into all sports, and I'm trying to bring the girls to school softball games to get to. Okay, so does the eight? Okay, maybe it was supposed to be softball, but I don't know. They could have just showed me softball. My daughter plays softball. I would have gotten it, but I don't know any softball teams besides ours. Um, I was seeing an A with like a halo. So, and I know you said you were going to Cali. I was like, are you guys gonna possibly go see? Are you possibly gonna go see a baseball game? Because the A with the halo is Los Angeles, California, and if you're going to Cali, maybe he'll surprise you and take you to a baseball game. Who knows? I don't know. Unless that was just his way of trying to make me think of that. Um, because then it looked like somebody was swinging and batting. Let's see. What? Yes, Isabel can go upstairs with you. Clean your room. He came over for the full moon, and it was beautiful, buddy. Okay, that could be something he was talking about too. I don't know. I don't. I would just take it easy. This could be a trip that changes things. I don't know because I keep seeing a ladder and it makes me feel like things could change on this trip. Things can work out. I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be how comfortable that you guys both feel together. He wants the beach. I will go to California with him. Have him transfer an Illinois to that. I would do that too. So that must have been your husband, and that must have just been his way of trying to connect softball because I did see somebody like swinging a bat. I should have thought softball too. And that's why I was confused. I was like, does she have a son? Like I couldn't even remember. I knew you had girls, and then I was confused with that. I don't know, tuck that away in the back of your mind because he's still showing me the A with a halo. That could be something else, unless it has to do at some point with a softball team that pops up. If you have any travel teams or anything that has to do with angels, maybe it has to do with friends, or it's just it's a different message. So just tuck that away for now. Maybe he'll something he wants you to see. Well, I don't know. I think this could be a trip that maybe you guys can work things out. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the Angels. Maybe there could be a home run. Maybe something maybe he's gonna go big and go home. And if he wasn't talking really well, well that could be for support. I don't know. Sounds like fun though, Miss Crystal. Um Let's see. What else does he want to share? And then I have Miss Cheryl next. I don't have to pick up my children. So if anybody else wants a reading, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to do it. We're good. I don't have to go get any children. The only thing I have to do is in like an hour and a half, I'm going to have to go check on the food that I have in the crock pot. But other than that, I'm yours for the rest of the day. Oh, until dance. I almost forgot. I don't know. He's just showing me that, he showed me the koala. He's showing me that his grandmas are really connected to your older daughter. He wants you to really enjoy this trip. I feel like he's still showing me a ladder. I feel like things can change. I'm hearing there's a good experience coming. Even though you guys aren't together, like meeting his family could still be kind of awkward. So if you're going with him to do that, he's still showing me that he wants you to take a good salt bath. He wants you to get yourself together before you go. Okay. I just feel like, it's going to be weird. And he just wants you to keep exploring and allowing yourself, just like a snake, shedding skin, shedding things that no longer serve you. He's saying he's proud of you. He says he loves you. And he's saying you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Miss Cheryl, who did you want to talk to, love? I'm slowly getting the feeling back in my face. I could feel it. Like everything's like all tingly. I could kind of feel my lip again. I was trying to find, I know I had chips. I thought I had chapstick somewhere. I'm sure since I've had my children in here, like we've all been taking turns. See, he could have just showed me my hat. I got this for Christmas, and I made it for my daughter because she does softball too, Miss Crystal. I got it made because she does travel Silverhawks. And, she doesn't really have a number yet because she's only 9. So I put her name in the softball instead. I changed it up a little bit that way. I was trying to find chapstick because my lips hurt. Somebody else also has chapped lips. He is almost 10 and he has heartworms. Oh, let's see. How many? Let's see. He's showing me numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He was showing me the number 11, and then he showed me a W. So I feel like he wants you to enjoy this next 11 weeks. So that sometime in May. Maybe I'm feeling you too. All of a sudden I was like, I need chapstick. I'm like, I was fine earlier, but my lips hurt. I'm like, I need chapstick. There's no chapstick in here. The kids steal all the chapstick. That's right. You said your lips were burned, but I didn't feel anything until now. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. Welcome, Alexa. Welcome, Erica. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? He showed me the number 11 and he's showing me footsteps. So he's showing me that that he's going to be there for him and he's going to follow you in your footsteps wherever you go. He's saying that he's still going to be with you and that he's like, even when it's his time to pass, he's still going to stay with you. When I come and visit you, I'm going to be visiting him too. Is what I heard. It is. I almost didn't get the hat and it's cute. It has like a cute back too. It has this. I was nervous because it was on Facebook and I'm one of those awesome people who always I should know better, but sometimes I have in the past fallen for like the scam ones, but it was just so cute, and they had it. It wasn't very much either, so I jumped on it because when our team started, we didn't get any we didn't get any. We weren't able to get T-shirts because they closed down the site too early, and for some reason they didn't put it back up. So that was my way of being able to be a Silverhawk mom. He showed me the number 11. Hi, Flora. Welcome. Comments are very laggy, guys. So just know that as your comments actually come up, I will respond to you. We are doing 15 cards for tarot, $20 for mediumship. So it's very. I don't know why it's so laggy. Hi, Miss Pam. See, I scrolled up to see what Miss Cheryl said, and I didn't even see Miss Pam's comment. Like sometimes it waits for like a certain amount of comments to come, and then it throws it all up. Yes, I am, Miss Pam. I just scrolled up to see who Miss Cheryl wanted to talk to. Miss Cheryl's the only person I have on my list. So, and I don't have a time limit today. So if you would like a reading, I am here. I don't have to get off until probably 4:00. So I have another 2 hours for readings. She said anybody. Okay, let's see. Who wants to come in for Miss Cheryl? I'm getting so distracted. Feathers ditched me. She's hiding in her closet now. There you are. See, all these comments come in and then I lose whatever comments I was concentrating on. Who wants to talk to Miss Cheryl? Okay, Miss Cheryl, you have 2 people coming in. Because like I'm seeing like my sign for a grandma, but I feel like she has somebody else with her. Do you have a grandma who's passed? And they're showing me a big cross and then a really small cross standing next to each other. I don't know why they're showing it to me that way, but to me it's telling me that there's 2 people here. It's not like they're a couple. I get a lot of female energy though. Like I feel like a grandma, maybe Sage is coming through. You're very welcome. I love you so much, and I can't wait to hear how fun Callie is for you. You have great grandparents that pass. Okay. Like I feel like that feminine energy. So, and they're showing me like a big cross and a little cross. And I see like I have one sign for me that always means grandparents, which I know it might be a little weird, but I do. Okay, Miss Alexa is next because hers came through first, and then Miss Pamela. I always try to keep everybody in order because that's just how I do it. I like writing everything down so I know where I am. I got you, Miss Pam. You're going to be after Miss Alexa. Okay, let's see what she wants to say, Miss Cheryl. Okay, she's showing me the number 7. So I know you don't have 7 kids. I know you don't have 7 kids. So is something about July is coming up. I don't know if there's a birthday, an anniversary, or what, but she's showing me something about July, and I feel like she's showing me July. But then she's coming and saying that she wants you to see your progress. I want her to see. She's showing me like in like bubbles, Like I'm seeing bubbles floating around your head. And she's showing me that she's saying, look at the progress you made. And I feel like some of this message is from your daughter too, because I keep feeling a very light energy. Like I can tell it's not like an adult. Like, and she keeps showing me like a little cross too. And she's showing me bubbles. I'm seeing like kid like things, so it kind of makes sense. Like they're showing me like a lot of things that have been hanging over you, Miss Cheryl. And then they're making them pop. They're saying they're going away. They want you to see everything that you have healed and what you've overcome. And she's showing me that there are days where you feel so exhausted and so tired and not a lot of energy. And she's saying that those are the movements that you have been taking. Like, I feel like, sometimes we think we have to do one big thing in order to change our life. But she's showing me that all of the progress and all the things that you've been doing, when you finally feel exhausted, like when you feel really tired and drained, she's saying that's at completion. July is when I started my journey of self-care. I love it. I thought it meant past July, but sometimes I leave it open because it could have more than one meeting. But she was really big about July. Because when I see numbers, it's either the month or it's a number, or it could be a number of kids. And I know Miss Cheryl didn't have 7 kids, so I knew it had to be July. Sometimes they tell me which one it is. Sometimes they don't. Are there times, Miss Cheryl, where you feel like you have tripped over something? I love it. See, this is them coming in and telling you that there are cycles that you are completing with you healing and doing things, and mountains that you have worked so hard to change and to move. That's why you have feel trained. I'm seeing like if you feel like you're like, or if you think something's in your way and that you're tripping over it. I love it. See, I feel like when you have those moments, I'm hearing clear as day that sage. I feel like because they do grow up on the other side. Usually they like to stay the age that they're all different. Everybody does things differently, but they come as the age for me that they would be. So I feel like if you feel like you're going to trip, or if you have to take a minute because it feels like something's walking in front of you. I'm hearing that's her. That's her getting your attention, her trying to talk to you. I'm hearing if we just close our eyes, and when we can. I know sometimes it happens anywhere, but if you can, I'm hearing just close your eyes and imagine her face, and you'll get a message from her. I'm being told that is there somebody that you they're showing me there's somebody that you were fighting with, because I'm seeing swords, kind of like pirates. I'm seeing swords, and I'm being told that the swords are being put down. Like, I'm seeing that they're being put down. I don't know if everything has been resolved, but I'm hearing that the fighting has stopped and that we have moved on. Like, I see them still kind of a little cross, but they're not going back and forth. They're like down on the ground. Like, it makes me feel like we either came to an understanding or we have just gone our separate ways. And then I feel like a headache has been relieved from you too. Like, I feel this release of a headache. Lily. Lily. Let me see if she can reach. I still feel like I need chapstick. It might be a part of me too. Will you get me chapstick? Shut the door and get me chapstick. Thank you. Is there somebody that you were fighting with or that you had something with in the past? Like, I don't see you guys fighting right now. She's saying they're showing me that you're not fighting, and they're showing me that there was fighting and that it's ended. And she's saying that the more that we continue to move forward, I feel like you won't have to worry about any of that situation. I don't think you're fighting right now because she showed me that the swords are down. She's bringing up that there was somebody that we were fighting with and we've been able to move forward. Don't let the dog in. Thank you, baby. My lips.
What's a magic word?
Please, I love you. You're the best.
Okay.
Don't let the dog in. Thank you. My lips are on fire. Yes, it could be a disagreement with someone. It could just be a disagreement that you guys went back and forth on and that you just let it go. And sometimes that's hard. When it comes to like some people in my life, sometimes it's hard to walk away with a disagreement. It could be that. And he's just showing me like walking away from it. Show me it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but this is what she's telling me. She's a very good talker. She's been waiting for this. Okay, so she's showing me, and it comes to like your healing that you've been doing and your mental health and everything that you've been going through. She's showing me like it's come like did you ever see Inside Out, Miss Cheryl, that movie? Because that's it's not, but it's the only way I can explain what she's showing me is to compare it to Inside Out. Like in Inside Out where it pops up and they have those core memory balls where like they can play. Those are core memories. So she's showing me that there's 4 core memories with your mental health in this moment that we are working on healing. Like not like, I don't want to say like good core. I don't know how else to explain it besides like that. But I'm seeing it as that's where she's taking you to, oh my gosh, you have to see it. It's such a cute movie. Because she's showing it to me like there's 4 areas that we need to heal, that they want you to, that we're working on healing. Harry, you will be after Pam, okay? I know you're listening at work. So I'm just letting you know that you are after Miss Pam. It's a cute movie. I don't think it's Disney. I think it's Pixar or something else, to be completely honest with you. I was going to say Disney, but I don't think it is Disney. I think it's like Pixar. It's a cute movie. It's a movie about a little girl, and it's all about like, it goes like inside her head, and it has the characters happy, like, or not happy. Her name is Joy for happiness. They have sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. Like they have all of that like in our head, and then it's a cute movie. I love it. Sounds good. Just let me know. Thank you for giving me a heads up. Just message me if you're not here, whatever. But like they're showing me that there's 4. Yes, I have Alexa actually came first, Misty. So Alexa is next, then Pam, and then Harry. Alexa's came through first. But she's showing, does that make sense, Miss Cheryl, though? Is there like 4 things, like 4 major things that have happened in our life that we're working on right now to heal, and that like she's showing me that there's 4, and she's showing me that, she's showing me that we like, she kind of like blends it in like makeup. She's saying some of them we've cracked, we've started. She wants you to know that it might be easier for you to work on one at a time. Sometimes we try to do everything at once, and she wants you to do one at a time. Hi, Miss Kathy. Okay. She's saying that she's showing me that you've done it. She's just saying with your energy and time and everything else you have to do, that if we do one at a time instead of doing them all at the same time, it may be easier. I'm so happy she came downstairs. My lips feel so much better. It's probably from the dentist too. Does anybody else's lips get really dry when you're at the dentist? Like you're fine, and then all of a sudden, like your lips are all chapped. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm still there. But that's what she's showing me. She's showing me that she just wants you to do one at a time. Now I'm seeing the number 5. Number 5. I feel like it has to do with the number 5. Does the actual number 5 mean something, Miss Cheryl? Oh, I can feel my ear now too. My ear was numb from the dentist too, and I had an itch in my ear and I couldn't even feel it. I don't even remember what I just asked. Oh, the number 5. I feel like this is deja vu because I saw 5. I did see the 5 backwards, so that's why I was wondering if this has to do with the age of a number 5. Okay. Okay. 3. Did something happen in the beginning of this month, Miss Cheryl? Did something special happen like in the beginning? Yeah. Because I'm seeing a backwards 5. I did see a 3, but I took the 5 instead. So I don't know. I don't know what they're telling me because the 5 was backwards. So it made me feel like we had to go back either. I thought maybe it was like 5 years ago or somebody is if how old is Sage? So how old would Sage be if she was here, love? Would she be 5? I can't remember how old she is. I know she passed when she was little. So I saw backwards 5 and then I saw 3. So I don't know if they're talking about 5 years ago or if they're talking about someone being 5 or if something happened in the beginning of this month, like March 5th. But that's all they're showing me. They keep showing me a backwards 5. Okay. Oh, so this was a while ago. Okay, so she'd be 14. Okay, so what does this mean? I don't know what this means then. They're gonna have to show me something else. She'd be 14 or so. Okay. She just doesn't. She feels so young. Did you have any other miscarriages, Miss Cheryl? I feel like I've asked you that before. She just feels so much younger than 14. Um. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, she's showing me that her role has been for a while. She's showing me pictures. She's showing me that the reason why I didn't think she was that old is because she's been helping a lot of your soul family through a lot of years, a lot of lives. She's been helping with people learning the lesson of miscarriage. Um, she's like, I've kind of enjoyed I'm hearing now that I know how she is, she's kind of breaking through it. That might be why I've been feeling that too. But she's showing me that, people, there's a lot going on. She's saying that she does enjoy being in spirit, that she enjoys helping people from above. And she's saying that she has stepped up a lot to help with this. That makes sense. I'm like, but she hasn't been to Earth in a while, she said. So that's why she also feels like a newer spirit. Like she feels new, but it's because she's just been in spirit so long and she's been helping with lessons in other ways. So she wants you to know that you're not alone. Now she's stepping up. It was because of that energy I was feeling and because she hasn't been physically here in a long time. She tells me that she likes that she's going to be sending you a lot of birds this summer, Miss Cheryl, unless it's nice where you are now. We're at 69 degrees. I'm sure after dance, I'm sure they're going to want to be outside. But I'm seeing nice weather. Or nice weather. I'm seeing birds for you. I hope there's nice weather. She's showing me birds. She's saying she wants you to talk to the birds. She wants you to be with the birds. If you have a question, ask for a bird to fly by and she will respond with the birds. She's saying that she has a close connection when it comes to birds. She knows how, she's done it long enough, she can manipulate them. There you go. I love it. Yeah, she was showing me a pretty bird that she kept saying that she'll have. Know that is from Sage. I love that name. I love it. It's 69 here. It's supposed to get to 70. I'm sure it's not going to get any hotter here. So I'll take that. Did you have any questions, Miss Cheryl, that you wanted them? Miss Alexa, let me know who you wanted to talk to, love. I haven't seen you comment for a while. No, sometimes it... Oh, I can almost feel my lips, guys. That's so cool. I'm so amused that I can feel my lips. Yes, we can see who shows up. I always ask, you can ask Miss D, anybody that you've had in this life who has passed can come through. So I always ask because not always the person we want to hear things from will be the ones that always pop up, because some other people know how to come through stronger and better and all that. That's why I always make sure there's nobody that you want to hear it from. Wanted to make sure Miss Cheryl didn't need anything else. And then I'll move on to Miss Alexa. They protect me at work. I literally, after she gave me the shot, I was so scared for her to do whatever she was doing because my tongue felt like it swelled up. It was numb. I could feel my face went numb. I couldn't feel my teeth, so I was hoping they were numb. I haven't felt anything on my face since 11 o'clock this morning. So I'm really excited that I could feel my lips. And at work is spirits. You know what? I feel like, Miss Cheryl, I feel like you're being bombarded. I feel like you need to put up boundaries and you need to tell them one at a time. I feel like you're feeling angry because I feel like it's overwhelming. And sometimes when it comes, if we're opening up our gifts, you know what, we have to learn how we communicate. We have to learn how we want to communicate. So I feel like you need to talk out loud and tell them to back up, tell them one at a time. Say if it's not important, they just want you to communicate to them. Sometimes spirit just hangs out because they think, that you'll do whatever you want. My daughter brought me chapstick, Miss Crystal, and it helps. And now I can feel my face. You have to talk to them. You have to put them in their place. They just kind of take over sometimes. I have to do that at stores, or if I'm with people, like with Isabel's last ballet thing that we went to. One of her little dancer friends, her grandfather died, and I didn't think they were gonna go to the dance thing at all, because when she told me that he wasn't doing good, I didn't expect to see him the weekend, because I didn't feel like he was gonna make it through that. But being with her, I could see him standing with her, but I knew she wasn't ready for anything yet. So after the whole weekend, I gave her space because I could tell she needed it. So I messaged her later and I sent her a text and I said, when you're ready, let me know. Okay, let's move on to Miss Alexa. Since it's lagging, I'll see Miss Cheryl's comments whenever it decides to pop up. I know she probably already commented, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, Miss Alexa. Oh, you got a strong spirit coming in, Miss Alexa. You have a male spirit coming through. Very dizzy, very lightheaded. Something with the throat. I don't know if they pass from something of the throat. Having a hard time breathing. I don't know if this is a father or if this is a grandfather. He's coming in really strong for you. You're welcome, Miss Cheryl. Something with the throat, Miss Alexa. Hard time breathing. Very strong male, very protective of you. That's your dad. Okay. Did you call him Pops by any chance? Like, I heard Pops, but I didn't really like the way he came in. That's why I was like, Father, but I heard Pops. So I know people have different, they don't always call them Dad. I don't know why I heard Pops, but I didn't feel like it was a grandfather. That's why I said Father first. My throat. Okay. That makes sense because I just felt the pain go straight to my throat first. There was no breathing. No wonder why I feel dizzy. Okay. He came in fast, so he's still very protective of you, Miss Alexa. He's showing me that he keeps showing me like a window, and he's saying if you give him a crack to come through, he comes through. You know, they try to respect boundaries in that, but he's showing me that he's always with you. My children called my stepdad Pop Pop. Okay. I heard Pop Pop too. Okay. That's probably why I heard it. That's why I was confused because I was like, I'm hearing Pop Pop, but I felt like I was leaning towards a father figure until I heard Pop Pop. So that makes sense. I love it. I love how spirit works. I heard like Pop Pop Pops. I was like, okay. Sometimes I get really excited. He's saying that any window that he gets to be able to be with you, he's there. Do you work a lot on the computer, Miss Alexa? Okay. They could both be here together. Sometimes this happens, especially when you don't pick one person to talk to. Sometimes then then multiple ones come through and then they take turns. So just know that they may take turns because sometimes this is how they do. Let's see. Okay. Yes, all day. Okay, because he showed me that, and he's showing me that he watches, like he actually watches you from above. Like I don't know why, but he was showing me like he watches you from up top. Like I feel like I don't know if it has to do with past or anything like that, but he's showing me like I feel like he doesn't want to make you feel nervous, or he doesn't want you to make you feel like somebody's watching you. That's what I heard. Like I feel like he doesn't want you to have like that weird feeling like who's watching me. So he's showing me that he is watching you from above and that he sits with you. He just doesn't want you to make I don't feel like they want to crowd you, but they want you to know that they see what you're doing. They're showing me that you work really hard, Miss Alexa. I love that they're showing me you as a penguin. I love penguins. Unless you love penguins too. I don't know, but I'm seeing penguins. And it made my day. Like I'm seeing like you're constantly moving. You like they're showing it to me like you're constantly working, constantly doing this, constantly doing that, that it's always moving, moving, moving. Do you have a hard time sleeping, my dear? Because they're making me feel like you're always on the go, that there's always something to do between working, the kids, going shopping, having to do school stuff, or just taking care of the kids. Um, oh my goodness, yes. They just showed me the number 3. I was gonna ask you what the number 3 was. That makes sense. 3 kids. Yeah, they see sometimes they see they're taking turns, so different thing they're working together on popping out different messages for you. But they're making me feel like we weren't sleeping very much. And I feel like it's because we're constantly in our head. So I feel like we're constantly thinking about what we have to do, what we did, what needs our attention, and bada bing ba 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 is what I'm hearing. Um like they're showing me like at some point in the evening they're saying we have to cut something off. Do the kids have bedtimes, Miss Alexa, or do they just go to sleep whenever they want? Because they're showing me that there has to be some point where we have to cut off, so we can like I just feel like so you can have wine, because I feel like you go to bed with still everything going, so that's why you're not sleeping well. Like they make me feel like there has to be a time where we either stop working or we're stop doing worrying, trying to calm down. I don't know if that even makes sense, but that's what they're showing me. Yes, and that's why we can't sleep. We have to make do you make any schedule? Maybe we need to make like a schedule to be able to know, so we don't have to feel like we have to do everything in one day. Okay. Okay, so schedule will help. They're saying yes, do a schedule, make a schedule. Like I know I've seen, even they're even showing me, I don't even remember what that TV show is called, like that nanny show, where like even if you tell them, okay, 8 o'clock is bedtime, bedtime can consist of them being just putting them in their room, and when they fall asleep in their room, they fall asleep, because I feel like you need to have your own time. I don't feel like you don't. I know how it feels. I only have 2 kids and I don't get a lot of time. Yes, but and it's hard. I've tried that too, but I've learned that if I and they're showing me that if we try to make it consistent and we try to push that within time they'll get used to that routine and then it will work. Then you need to be stricter with your babysitter and tell her that she can't be so nice. And it is hard because when I babysat, no, it's hard for me. I was not a parent who did cry it out. But one of the families I nannied for, they would tell me, put her in her crib, she cries, just let her go. They said if it's like over a certain amount of time, then I can go check on her. But it was hard for me because I didn't do cry it out. That she, even though if it's against what she wants to do, the sitter has to remember she has to do what you want them to do. She has to try to help. Because just a reminder that her doing this is helping you. So when you're home with them every day and all the time, that it's helping you heal. It's helping you be able to have that time alone too. So I'm hearing we need to have a better schedule. And I feel like with them going in their room or their crib, and I'm not telling you to make them cry it out, you know what I mean? I don't do that. I just feel like if we get in a routine with a schedule, they're saying you'll have more time to yourself, and I feel like you'll sleep better. Um, When your head starts to hurt, they're showing me, and when things are so chaotic, I want you to start trying to put a white bubble around yourself, or bringing from the ground up, like imagining white, like a white picket fence around you. I feel like you need to protect yourself a little bit too. Like, I feel like sometimes things come in your head and we're not allowing them to go. Make sure you're also if anything negative is coming in your head, those lower vibrations come in and they know how to mess with our head. When it comes in and you know it's either a crazy thought or if it's a crazy whatever, like you don't know why that happened, I want you to tell it to go away, and I want you to replace it with something positive. As much as I do this every day, I get those too, and I freak people out. I freak my husband out. I'll say no. Like, I'll say no out loud. I'll stop it because I don't want that in my head, and then I'll replace it with something positive. And it's hard, that's why. And they're saying, I feel like the kids know it too. So sometimes, with my kids were always good sleepers too, so I didn't have that hard. But we always went to bed. I know a lot of people do 7 o'clock. They're always in bed by 8:30 since they've been babies, like 8:30 for some reason. 8:30 has always been my time frame. Maybe make a time frame to try to start getting them to wind down and then get them to bed. Like, it's going to be hard, but once we do it. But that's the best thing to do, is to stop it, not allow it to stay with you. But I do feel like if you put, and I know it may feel weird, but if you allow yourself to put white bubbles around yourself and knowing that that's your protection, that's your boundary, that only positive and good things are allowed to come through your bubble. I make my kids do that before bed. I've learned when we don't do that, my youngest wakes up and has nightmares, has bad dreams all night long. So white bubbles are amazing, protection bubbles and stuff like that. Does somebody have a birthday coming up soon, Miss Alexa? It's your birthday. Okay, they were showing me balloons and showing me that. What was that? Oh, I guess I can't. I can't count. I was seeing balloons. I know you had kids, so they were showing me that somebody's birthday was coming up. Make sure you take some time for yourself. Do something that I'm hearing. Do something that you want to do for your birthday, not what everybody else wants to do. Hoping it's nothing bad because none of the kids are answering. Let me make sure. So I opened the windows for the first time this spring. I want to make sure the dog didn't break the window. What was that noise? Girls, what was that noise? You good? I'm still working. Just make sure he doesn't break the window. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure everything was okay. I opened the windows so we could get like some fresh air. I wanted to make sure the dog wasn't smart and learned how to push the screen because that would have sucked. But yeah, they're showing me they do something that you want to do. I'm a mom too, and I always I pick things and do things, but they want you to have some time for yourself, okay? Did you have any questions for them, Miss Alexa? They are so easy to talk to. They work well together. They're coming in, they're popping messages. Good. I love it. Miss Pam, you were up next, my love. Who did you want to talk to? You are so welcome, my dear. I knew what you meant. Don't worry, talk to text, typing. Sometimes I type way too fast and it does not like me. Miss Pam, I know I have to wait. It doesn't like me. See who Miss Pam wants to talk to. I should have enough time to do Harry too. They don't have to go anywhere for a while. I just have to turn the crock pot off at 3:30 if we're still on. That's it. I just have to check that. Okay. Miss Pam, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things. I'm trying to put it together. What I'm being told. Okay. Okay. Miss Pam, they're showing me you working hard, trying to get things done. I feel like there are things that you're trying to get in order or trying to complete, and they're showing me that you are way too close to it. Like I'm seeing like you're working really, like it even reminds me of like a lawyer, probably because of the TV show I've been watching. I'm seeing it kind of like that. I'm seeing you working so hard and trying to figure out the answer, but they're showing me like boom, like I feel like we're too close, like then all of a sudden it all clicks or everything is coming together. And then is that making sense? Like I feel like we're working so hard on something, we're trying to get to this next step that we want to get here, and we're right here, and they're just showing me you're so close into everything that you're doing. And it makes me feel like once we take a step back, like instead of focusing on the details of everything that to get to that big picture, that we need to see what we're missing. I keep hearing it like that TikTok thing where it's like somebody and then it does that huge boom, and like I don't even know what the point of that TikTok is, but I'm hearing it play in my head and that's what I'm getting from it. Does that make sense so far, Miss Pam? Miss Pam, has it been nice weather where you are too? They're showing me you outside and I'm seeing so much green. Have you been wanting to be outside? Do you work outside? Where they're showing me of you? It's like you're going outside to. I feel like we need to ground. Do you get to go outside, or are you one of those lovely people who get to work inside? Like all of a sudden, I'm seeing you outside with fresh air, and I'm seeing so much green. I'm seeing like the grass. I'm seeing leaves on trees. And I just see all of this happiness coming out. Like I feel like it's making you feel better. I'm hearing too that we feel better outside. This could all be connecting, that they're saying that you need to take a break from something, that you need some space. Oh, I can feel my face again. I'm so excited. Okay, they're showing me the number 5 and they're saying that it's May. They're showing me by May. They're showing me like they're saying you're a big target, Miss Pam. They're saying that you have a big target that you are working towards. And they're saying that this can be done 1, 2, 3. I don't know why they're saying 1, 2, 3 by May. They're saying, but we have to take a step back. Like, I feel like they want you to see what's missing. They want you to take a step away from the details. And I feel like they want you to go outside too. I feel like you being outside and grounding and just being able to have some fresh air and some freedom. I'm hearing you need freedom. You need time away. It's just, I'm hearing it's just going to clear things up. It's going to make, I feel like your soul and like spirit will be able to show you what you're supposed to be doing, instead of trying so hard with your mind, and all that to come through. Do you see 2 4s or 3 4s? I'm so happy to get my face back. It feels so good. It says 444 or 44 angel number meaning for you, my dear, is when you are in the presence of angel number 44, you're surrounded by hope and optimism. If you're connected to this number, there's nothing to worry about. If you see the number 44, you can expect nothing but good fortune. You can now rest and enjoy your life, since you are being shielded from harm by higher power. So I love it. I love when they do that. So this is showing you this is time for you to enjoy, like I said, going outside and resting. First week of April. I love it. And that could be another thing that they're showing you with April, January, March, April is the number 4. Maybe something awesome. Maybe that's why they're showing you that too. That's the good fortune that could be coming too, that you're being protected and they want you to enjoy this vacation. I want to go to Florida one day. One day. That sounds so fun. Yeah, I feel like you need a break. I heard you need freedom. Then they keep showing me like you just I even though Florida, I would see like water and sand, but I'm just seeing grass, like greener stuff, like just being out in nature. It could even be the beach, being able to be out in nature and just breathing. They're telling me that they want you to follow the butterflies, Miss Pam. I'm hearing it that they're saying if she's feeling lost, that they want you to follow the butterflies. The butterflies will show you where your attention needs to be, or they will talk to you. Like sometimes people have, even though, colors mean certain things to certain people. If you see a certain color butterfly, I don't know what the weather is by you, but they're showing me butterflies. And I know for us, for butterflies is more summery. I don't think we start seeing butterflies. I really don't start seeing butterflies till like maybe I don't see them till like it's summertime. Like maybe June, July, and August is usually, I feel like, the only time I see butterflies. I feel like the butterflies are gonna get you to your next step, to your next path, my dear. So this summer, whatever summer is for you, When you see butterflies, they want you to communicate. I feel like that's going to be a new adventure for you. Because I feel like by, like how they said, by May, you should be done, which makes sense. At June, you're going to start a new adventure. You're going to have a new, and I feel like you're going to take a risk this summer too. I don't know if it's a move, a new job, but they're showing me that there's a huge risk coming, and they don't want you to fear. They want you to follow, your intuition, your, what you feel is right. Miss PM, do you have a loved one who may be sick? Do you have somebody who's not doing good? We have a neighbor that's like kind of kitty corner. She loves birds too, and she always has stuff. I've never been anywhere where there's so many birds. Like our neighborhood, since we moved here, has been full of birds. I'm hearing there's a loved one. I don't know if they're not feeling good or not doing well, or if this is something to come. But they're saying that when this happens, they just say make sure you spend the time with them that you need. I can't tell if they're sick or if anything's going on yet, because I feel like it could be something that happens quickly. Okay, so if something happens with a loved one this year, if they get sick or if they get hit with something, I'm hearing to make sure that you spend time. That you make the time to be with them, because I'm hearing, it could be a fast thing. Because sometimes we're like, oh, okay, and then we try to get things done, and time flies by so fast. So they're just saying when this happens, they're just saying make sure. I don't know why they're popping this up. I usually don't do a lot of future things because everything can change, but they're showing me. They told me that somebody isn't going to be feeling well soon. They want you to make sure you take the time to be with them. Miss Pam, do you have a green thumb? I do not, but do you? I do not. My children are fighting. I'll be right back. Maybe your comments will pop up. I have to shut the door because I can't let others out. Are you girls fighting? You promise? Okay. Sure. Don't want anybody fighting. Anybody else being okay? Okay. I have one more reading I have to do, okay? So used to having the door open, and I can't have the door open because of the cat. Okay, they were showing me something with flowers, and they were showing me like you in a garden and planting flowers soon. I'm hearing when you garden, and so whatever you do with the garden, I'm hearing that they want you to try and open your crown chakra. If you listen to any music, maybe put some chakra music on for meditation. I just feel like it's going to help with healing and helping you see things clearly. Right now for my live, I'm closing up my lineup. Harry is going to be the last one. I do have a special I did put up because I didn't know if I was going to be able to talk or not. So I put up a spread for $10.10 that you would get a picture of the cards and you get a voice clips that will be sent to your inbox that you guys can get as well. I didn't know how my face was going to be by the time we got home. I don't know, Miss Pam, they're showing me that the main thing they want you to do is to do whatever you feel is right. Like, I feel like they want you to be like a flower child. I don't know if it's nice. I don't know if it's nice all year where you are, but they're showing me right now this is a time for you to have your freedom, to get outside of your world and just to be able to enjoy. Seeing you like just enjoying what you love to do, gardening, going and doing things. They just want you to have a lot of freedom and they just want you to do things. Hi, Queen. How you feeling? Oh, you can sweat your back leg now? Yeah, look at, they're showing there's connections in June. Connections in June. They're saying get your nose out of the book. So don't follow what you're used to doing. They're saying it's been a long road, that they want you to find balance. If you're not in a relationship right now, there could be a relationship coming. And they're saying this is something to concentrate on, the harmony and the love that you have for this. They're saying this is the perspective that you need to stay in, that we need to complete this world and we're not this lesson, and that you won't move on until we focus on it. So I don't know if there's a relationship coming up, unless you're in a relationship and you're working on the relationship. But they're showing me that there's some connections that are coming this summer that you're supposed to focus on, that we have to balance and we have to come together. Leo. What is he doing, Queen? You have a crazy brother. He's crazy. Miss Pam, you have a lot of things lifting off of you coming up. And like, I feel like you're focusing too hard, and they're saying if you pull back, you'll be able to do it. So May's important. June's important. I don't like to go too far because things can change. Things can change. Those are what they want you to concentrate on, Miss Pam. And they want you to enjoy your vacation. They want you to enjoy gardening. They want you just to have more freedom to do what you enjoy. Lily Marie, come here for a minute. Lily, come here. Harry, let me know if you're here. Let me know who you want to talk to. Shut the door for a minute. Don't let him in. If he's barking really loud and mean at the window by the laundry basket where I sit, you know, that box of candies that I have, don't be mean and do it in his face. Just take it and shake it. It'll distract him and he'll stop barking, okay? Trying to get him not to bark at everything. No. No, because you're going to eat lunch in a little bit. If you're good. Yes, June looks good. You got to complete whatever you're completing. As long as you complete that by May, you're going to have a whole new adventure in June. Of course. I always have to ask. Sometimes I always know, but I like to ask because, you know, I don't want to do that. Pam, just stay focused on yourself right now, and June's going to be good for you. Enjoy your vacation. And you can take me with you. I would love to go. She's showing me bats, Harry. Did you go see the new Batman movie? Do you like bats? What's with all the bats? Okay, the inside of my mouth is still a little numb because I can only taste that on one half. You are very welcome, love. I gotta check on the food. I forgot you're at work, so I have to just keep doing. It's not gonna let me pin it. Okay. Okay, maybe that's what the bats were for. I saw a bat and I knew it, and I met because we kind of live by a movie theater. I knew a new Batman movie just came out, so that's what I took from it. Okay, so whatever the bats is, um, okay, so maybe that's why she's bringing it up. Okay, she was showing me bats, and I'm like, okay, and I just naturally went with Batman because I knew a new Batman's movie was coming or came out. She's showing me that it's time to switch something up, and like she's making me feel like we gotta in with the new and out with the old. And she's saying that even on the days that sometimes Little Miss is a little too much for you. I can't remember what your kitty's name is, but that's why I went with Little Miss. She's saying that she's been the best source of medicine for you that you could have. And she's saying when she's going crazy or she's being naughty, she's doing things that maybe she's not supposed to be doing. She's saying it's because she's distracting you from whatever is going on in your head, whatever is going on that's overwhelming you. She's saying that she's distracting you, trying to get your mind off of things. Because she's saying sometimes we just get stuck. That she's the best. She just keeps saying she's the best source of medicine that you could have. Have you been listening? Did she used to listen to a lot of music, or do you listen to a lot of music? She's showing me like musical notes floating up, and I kind of feel it like it helps align. Lily. Oh my gosh, duh, it's my daughter's name. Sometimes I second guess with Lily too because of my own daughter's name. I've done readings and I've heard Lily and I ignore it because I always wonder if they're trying to make me think of my daughter Lily. So sometimes I ignore Lily. I should have known it was Lily. Yeah, she's keeping you on your toes because she's keeping you in line. Something about music is really healing. Did it help heal her, or does music help heal you? Because they're showing me with the musical notes going up, and I just feel like it comes and it does some type of calm, or it keeps this peace within you. And she's showing me that there's a hurdle that we're working on getting over. She's kind of funny because she's kind of showing it to me like as a track hurdle, and she's showing me like running up and we're like halfway there. You listen to a lot of music. Okay, I didn't know because she's showing it to me and I couldn't see if it was her or you. Sometimes I go back and forth. I was just seeing the musical notes and it just kept making me close my eyes. And it just kind of feels like it helps heal you. Like I feel like it aligns and it works with your chakras. You know, you may not know it, but I feel like subconsciously it like really helps you be able to be in the moment that you need to be in. Hurdle. What's the hurdle? The hurdle is The new hurdle is really wanting to move forward, is really wanting to allow yourself to go to the next chapter, go to a next thing. I know you've talked to a few people, but I don't feel like you've really taken the plunge. And I know it takes time, and I know it takes some people a long time. But she wants you to know that I feel like she's telling you, and she's just letting you know that you're getting closer into being able to take that next leap. She's saying that as much as, she wants you for herself, she's saying that, with her being gone in spirit, she can be with you whenever she wants, but she wants you to be able to find someone to connect with. She makes me feel like she wants you to know that because she's not there, that there is somebody else out there waiting for you, that there is somebody else to make the effort to do everything that you did for her and that you wanted to continue to do, that there's somebody out there who is waiting for their Prince Charming. She's saying that, everything that you've experienced, everything that you have gone through, she's saying somebody is going to take all of that and just appreciate it. But she's saying that you have to be able to trust that you're allowed. I don't know why, but she's saying that you're allowed to love again. She wants you to know that that you don't need her permission and you don't have to ask for it. She just wants you to know that you have every right to be able to move on when you're ready. She just wants you to know that you're almost, I feel like she's showing me that you're almost over the hurdle to where you can feel comfortable being able to make a connection again. And everybody works differently. Some people find that next person quickly. Some people take years. Some only take a few months. I've been really stuck and unsure how to proceed. I had a vision in my dream of a new person similar to how I had them about her. I love it. Yes, and and that happens. That could be part of the hurdle that she's showing me, that they're showing you that you're almost there. So it's just about allowing yourself to trust and knowing that. And it's sometimes we don't want to forget that person, or we feel like we're going to forget. Just because we're ready to move on doesn't mean we're going to forget. And it doesn't mean that they're going to go away. She wants you to know that she's not going anywhere. She's always going to continue to be with you. She's just saying that she's ready for you to be happy now. She's saying that she really can't put a number on it. She's saying because some days are good, some days are bad. She's saying that sometimes it just depends on when you're ready. Because she showed me that you can be ready within 2 months, or it could be 2 years. She's saying it just depends on your day. You know what I mean? It just seems like depending on where your emotions are and what goes on through that day, it can really take you back and forth. She just doesn't want you to feel like you're stuck in a corner, that you can't spread your wings and fly. She does show me that she holds your hand a lot, that she likes when you're walking, if you're walking to work or walking to your car, she shows me that she holds your hand. So if it ever feels like something flew in your hand or something touched you, she wants you to start knowing that that's just her way of showing you that she's with you and still giving you the love that she has. Okay, so I'm having a brain fart. You can yell at me if you want to. I'm hearing the name Amelia, and I can't remember if her name, I feel like is that her daughter's name? Like, names usually don't come, but I'm hearing something about school and the name Amelia. Like, clear as day, I'm seeing somebody with school and the name Amelia. See, because that's probably also like subconsciously, that you can move on, but like a part of you just wasn't ready. And sometimes that happens. Her daughter. Okay. Like I was seeing, like, I don't know. I saw like a school pencil and then I heard the word. I probably know her daughter's name. That's probably why it came so clearly, Amelia. And I was like, wait, which one's Amelia? Gosh, I haven't talked to her mom in a while either, so that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this is right. Um, I know her daughter is still little, but I feel, do you ever wonder if you'll still get to have a connection with Amelia as she gets older? Because like she's showing me like even her through school stuff, I feel like you'll still be a part of her life. And I feel like, I don't know if there's certain things in school that she'll be going through and she's saying that you'll be able to help her. Um I know in with her when she if she was still here, she would see you as more of a stepfather, father figure. But she's saying that you could still have a relationship with her that maybe more like an uncle, because she doesn't want you. She just makes me feel like she doesn't want you to give up your life, but she's saying that she want that you'll still be a part of her life. Instead of being that father figure, you may be more like, that uncle that she gets to talk to. Like something about school. I don't know if there's certain things that you would be that her mom would reach out to you to help with school, but I'm seeing like through as I know she's little still, but I'm just seeing as she's getting older, for some reason, she's showing me that she wants you to know that you'll still be a part of her life. Yes. And and from what I know of her mom and what she's telling me is that her mom's would never not let you be a part because you were already a big part of it. I think that's why she's showing me like you could be Uncle Harry, like something, because well, my girls don't get to see their aunts and uncles very often because they live so far away, but they know they have uncles. Miss Christy, I was doing paid readings. I have to check out. I'm finishing Harry, and then I have to check the crock pot, and then I have to take my daughter to dance. So I was letting people know that Harry is the last person I'm doing on this live. I go live Monday through Friday, usually between 1 to 3 p.m. This week is different though. It's spring break for us, so I don't have to get off at 3 o'clock this week. Normally I get off about 3 o'clock because I have to go pick them up from school. Usually I let the dog out and then I go pick them up from school. Is usually what I do. But this week I don't, unless they have dance or softball, I don't really have to get off, but I have to check the food and then take my daughter to dance. So I just wanted, sometimes people pop in and pay for a reading. I just wanted to let them know if you do pay for a reading, you'll be first on the lineup for tomorrow. And I hope that makes sense. Like, I just feel like she wants you to know that you can still be a part of Amelia's life, but she doesn't want you. I just feel like she doesn't want you to feel tied or have to feel bad that if you're not in her life as much, you know what I mean? But I feel like you'll still always be a part of her life, and she appreciates everything that you've already done for her and that, that you did for them. She doesn't want you to feel like, why aren't you taking care of her? Why aren't you doing this? She's saying that, you stepping up and wanting to be that with her meant the world to her, that she knows that it's not something that you're supposed to do, that she doesn't want you to feel like you're not doing your job, because she's saying you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. She's saying maybe it's up to you, that if from now, she's saying there's a possibility, if you're ready, somebody could be coming into your life in September. She's saying it just depends on where you are by then. Sometimes we have to do certain things in order for them to come in. She's saying that there's a possibility of somebody coming into your life in September. I know that's really far away. I just feel like with work, and there's a few other things like she's popping up and showing me that we're concentrating on. I don't feel like we're 100% ready to move forward. But she's showing me by September we should be able to be in a better place where if somebody comes in, we'll be able to take it slow. And she's saying when they do come in, telling them that, she's saying there's nothing with the right, when it's the right person, it's not going to matter how slow you take it or let them know. See, there's my alarm to remind me that I should be in my car driving to school. I should turn that off. But that's what they're showing me. That's what she's showing me. That if you have to say, I want to take this slow, and let them know what you've been through, it's okay to let them know what you've been through. Because the right person will understand and know that they're lucky enough to be able to have this experience with you because of, I know it's going to sound bad, because of the loss of somebody that you truly love. But it also helps, usually when we lose a loved one that quickly or that short period of time, it was a good love. It was a good connection. It's a teachable moment. If that makes sense. Did you have any questions for her, Harry? Which is perfect timing because I can hear them. They're starting to fight. I've even made chores for them to do. They've been on total lockdown. I don't think the September one will be a friendship one. I feel like you'll have the feelings and you will see her as somebody that you want to pursue. But I just feel like, that fear and that worry about, am I allowed to do this, will come up, and that I don't feel like you'll take it slow as a friendship. You'll just want to take it slow because you'll be like this, because you'll know this is going to be the first one, the first real one, that I just feel like you're not going to want to jump into it, because I don't feel like you're going to be like, I won't be able to handle a heartbreak right now. Right. And you never have to stop. There's no reason to stop. They're always they're a part of your life for a reason. It's just being able to have those boundaries in that healing moment to be able to allow yourself to take a leap with somebody new. Yeah, somebody new will come. Sometimes those are like the pop quizzes that I talk about, Harry. She could have been, why you only saw it started as a friendship and stuff like that, because sometimes we get pop quizzes and it helps us see where we are in our healing journey, to see if we're ready for a relationship. And that's what she did. It showed you that, it showed you where you were. It showed you weren't ready yet, that you still had certain pieces that you needed to heal. You'll definitely know when it's not, when you're ready. You'll be able to take that leap. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to check on the food, make sure I'm not burning my kitchen down, and get the girls ready to eat a very late lunch. We've had a lot of weird things this morning. And then I'm going to take them to dance. I did put a special up. If anybody needs me, I will be here. So just shoot me a message and I will be live again tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll